Do you want to go vegan, but you're afraid that you're going to have to give up all your family functions and eat alone for the rest of your life? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to share with you how you can still enjoy family functions and be vegan. Hey, in case you don't know me, my name is Jason Chaney, and that's what we're going to dig into today. So one of the big things, like a lot of people ask me all the time, is like, Jason, how can I still continue to eat with my family? What about holidays? You know, summer's coming up, 4th of July, I want a barbecue, but all of my family aren't vegan. How can I still enjoy food and eat with them? And it's quite simple. It takes two things. And so the first thing you want to do when you're approaching this is approach this through respect, meaning you have respect for your family in the way that they choose to eat, and they should have the same respect for you in the way that you eat. No one should ever bully or pick on someone because of their eating choices. Whether you agree with it or not, it is that individual's choice, and they have the right to eat what they want. And so this is one of the things, like, I'm going to be honest with you. It took me a while to really learn this and to apply this, because a lot of times we want the best for our loved ones. We want them to be here. We want to see them. We want to see them thrive and be healthy. But at the end of the day, it is their choice on what they want to do, and you have to respect that choice. And so, but just by respecting the choice, like if you have a family member that's a little bit more judgmental, they say a lot of things, one of the things you need to do is just pull them aside and just say, hey, look, I respect that you care about my health. I respect that you care about that you want me to be here. You want to make sure that I'm doing something healthy. But I need you to respect me enough also to know that I'm doing the right thing. I am making the right choice. And because of that, you know, let's just keep going on. Let's keep moving. Like, you don't have to be focused all about on what they're eating, and they don't need to be focused on what you're eating. So one of the things that you can do also with that respect is also bring in food that is vegan friendly, that is neutral. It doesn't matter if you're vegan or not vegan, that everyone would enjoy. So some of the things like this can be sides like baked beans, mashed potatoes, greens, things like that, which are very simple. You don't have to put any animal ingredients in there, no milk, and it don't need any meat in there. And that's a simple way that you can eat sides and like that. And for just you, if you're the only one, or maybe it's just you and maybe a couple other people want to, they dibble and dabble, like to try your food, you can bring stuff like, let's say if you're barbecuing, you can bring Beyond Burgers, you can bring other type of veggie patties that you can just barbecue on the grill, and bring a little bit extra so everyone else can try. If someone wants to try it, they can try it also. One of the things that I've learned since I've been plant-based vegan for these past 5 years, if people start seeing what you eat, they will start tasting it. So one of the things that I do, like my brother Tim, love him, every time we go back to Texas, he's like, hey man, you gonna make those wraps for me? Hey, you gonna make those wraps for me? Like the last time we went, he was like, I don't eat good and healthy until you get here. Like, I need y'all to come visit more often. And it's funny, but in the beginning, I used to get a little upset about it. I'm like, man, y'all eating all my food. But now it's like they're starting to see how they can eat healthy. They're starting to see ways that they can just eat plants, eat fruits and vegetables, and they can still get full. So that's one of the things you want to start doing. Approach it from a respect level and just make sure there's respect all around. And don't be afraid to have them also trying the foods also, because as they start trying it, they start seeing all those vibrant colors and start smelling all those vegetables. Like, you make a nice Brussels sprout wrap with some hummus and all of that. Like, I'm guarantee you, everybody, no matter if they eat meat and they say, oh, I'm a meat eater till I die, they will eat that and love it. And so the other thing is, you want to look at it like from this angle. How committed have you been to your lifestyle in the past? And the reason being is, a lot of times when we're going through the journey, we're not sharing everything that's in our head. So people don't know exactly why we stopped things, why we didn't continue certain eating lifestyles, eating diets. And so they're thinking in our head that, oh, okay, you just dibble and dabble. And it may be true, too, that you like to dibble and dabble. One of the things, I've tried tons of diets in the past. I failed at a lot of them. And it wasn't that I was failing and became a failure. I was failing forward. I started saying there was parts of those diets that I didn't need anymore. There was things of those diets I didn't agree with anymore. It wasn't making me feel right inside. And so I stopped doing certain things, and I kept moving and progressing. But your family may not see that. Like, a lot of our family didn't see, and even to this day, they don't see how we're progressing forward at all times, why we eat the way we eat. And so they may not understand exactly your commitment level, and that's okay. Now, you can take the time and explain to them if you want to about why you're doing it, your commitment level, all of that. I usually say don't. Just stay focused on why you're doing it. Like if someone say, hey, don't you need to eat your protein? Just tell them like, hey, didn't you know all protein come from plants? And then just leave it at that. Don't go into a whole spiel telling them about why you should just eat plants. You should give up the meat. Just tell them like, hey, did you know that all protein come from plants? One of the things that people always ask me, even here in South America, which shocks me sometimes. I'm like, wow, we have the same indoctrination when it comes to food. They're like, how are you getting your protein in? And I'm like, I get it through plants. Like, didn't you know all plants, we get all our protein from plants? And then they'd be like, no, I didn't know that. And can you tell me more? Instead of telling them more, I just send them to a video. I'm like, hey, check out this video on YouTube from this doctor and let a plant-based doctor talk to them. And then they're like, whoa, how did you do that? And so this is how, like, because like today is one of my friend's birthday. And so I'm going to go over there, spend some time with her and the rest of the friends and family. And they eat meat. But what they do, because like now they've been around me so long, they respect the way that I eat, and they see how committed I am to my eating. They don't actually try to force me to eat meat or like, oh, do you miss this? It's a level of respect there. And once you build that level of respect with your commitment, like people are going to not have issues. They're going to make sure and go out of their way to make sure you're comfortable and that they provide enough meals, enough food for you to be sustained also. So like one of the things they do, they make me lentil patties. They make me a lot of different vegetables and stuff. And I appreciate it because like I tell them, like, you don't have to do it. Like the way I eat is not your lifestyle. You don't have to do it and you don't have to accommodate me. But they do it because they love me. And like really think about that. If your family loves you, they're going to go out of their way to make sure you're happy. But it's going to have to be by you setting the boundaries of respect and also you setting the boundaries with yourself of being committed to make sure that this is something you're going to do. And they're going to just start through love. They're going to actually provide everything that you need. So I hope that was very helpful for you. I have to get out of here. I need to go on and start heading over and seeing my friend for her birthday before she have to go to work. And so if you're looking and you're thinking about going vegan, but you're having a hard time or you're struggling a little bit, don't worry. Jason got you. So just click the link up above or below, depending where it is on your screen, and check out the free ebook that I got for you, The Vegan Warrior. This is going to make you the strong vegan warrior that you want to be. You're going to have the health that you want. You're going to start understanding exactly what it means to be vegan and what it means not to be vegan. And so this is just a very simple way. I wish I had this when I first transitioned. It would have saved me a lot of time and money. So I really hope that's helpful for you and you got value from it. If you like this, make sure you hit the like button and also just hit follow also so you can keep getting notifications when I'm going live doing these videos to help you out. And if you know someone who has been thinking about going vegan, but they just didn't know how to put that foot on the gas and go at it, just share this with them so they can start seeing it also and start saying, look, you're not alone. There's a lot of us out here that's doing it. You can do it also. And you can also have a family and a support group to do it with. So I hope that was helpful for you. Have a great Thursday. And just again, click the link up above or below, depending where it is on your screen, and get your free copy of the Vegan Warrior ebook. Ciao.